You are live, so it should be recording 3 seconds in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure, you can alter it once it's been finished. It's not permission. I'm just saying you can because you have the technology. Sure, when I finished recording, just alter the speed in parts to make it even more difficult. Is that what you're doing? There's like an office, right? You go Boots Opticians. There's a door. Sometimes it's open. It's basically next door. You go up the stairs, you go right. There's an office in there with 4 or 5 men. We call them men. They're half animal. I don't know, they have a spirit. Education, education, education. So on laptops, I wonder what business that would be. Very convenient to be so close to home. Now this is what this shit is doing to me. Where are we? I don't know. Look, I used my phone. Yes. Like I said, just next door. And you should see the back of my phone. It's cracked. So, crack. As if I could afford to do crack, okay? I'm very good at smoking crack when I did it in Christmas 2009 to like, I think it was like sometime in a month. I did for like a 1 month of smoking crack, and with my first pipe I did it perfect. It was like, but you know what crack addicts are like, give me the all right, okie dokie. So, but even I sat at home alone would not be able to smoke enough crack, okay? So please, even though they say once an addict always an addict, I come with a special message anyway. It's about the old people, how to get them off the TV news, because they're going to vote on May the 1st. I don't think anyone else is going to vote apart from the elderly. And they'll vote Green because it's mostly a Green ward here. That's right. I'll nominate myself, or like what I'll do is I'll nominate you. You nominate her, you nominate, and then you nominate me. I don't even want any women in politics, actually. Maybe I'm getting my politics confused with my spiritual houses of worship. Houses of, not houses of worship. Confused much? Or just interrupted? Houses of justice. I'm so tired. I guess it's weird, with this breathing disorder. There's a diaphragm and the muscles are not autonomous. You have to engage brain. Breathe deeply when you sleep, do you? So dangerous. Well, my buzzer earlier today worked. It worked. And then DHL said that they couldn't deliver like 10 minutes later. Well, if they pushed the buzzer, it would have worked, right? But the thing is, I was looking out the window and they weren't there. I'm sure I would have seen them from that room because there's a lot of more windows. They face the street. It's too complicated, was it, for you to deliver my vape today, my dry herb, so I don't have to suck on Basil's cock? Yeah? So look at my dry herb, because every time my vaporizers disappear, my dry herb vaporizers, I prefer lavender, personally. Yeah, lavender's really nice. Can actually set fire to it as well. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like burning herbs. I'm just like, had the fucking enough, okay? I'm in a codeine withdrawal. I'm sick. The buzzer was not working for 6 months. I phoned Glennie yesterday and like, I can't afford to pay for services I'm not getting. I've emailed you, you don't respond. I've told you about the buzzer, the front door key for downstairs that only the management company can change. I told you a year ago that the last tenant, Caleb Pryor, right, it still works around here, call it work, maybe, I don't know, you know, I'm not judging. It's maybe he was brave, a brave actor, you know, but still was paying by American Express, okay, and all that. It was too much, was it, the rent? He said, I planned to move in here. I was in Liverpool. What the fuck? I didn't want to, like, he was too untidy for anyone else to live with, according to what I heard. And if I hadn't moved back in, everything in here would have been broken. My tap is broken in the kitchen from using it like that, and I don't. I'm just trying to say, when he went running, that key fell off his keychain, and Glennie's would not replace it. They would not replace it. Okay, and it took them 6 months after the initial asking. Then it took them another 6 months to just give 2 new, you know, replacement keys, right? So I'm not paying for your shit. And how to move from here? You reckon I'll get 250? It's my money, bro. Came from my granddad. I had to get smacked around the head 600,000 times to get that money. Of course, in comes Algeria via the dating app. Oh, Habibi, 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 Habibi. Would have married a shoebox. Thank God that was annulled for duress and unsoundness of mind. Because nobody is crying on their hands and knees in the bathroom face first 2 weeks before they officially get married. You won't let me fucking go. I did say, right, when we were going to Tunisia, we'd have separate rooms. But you know, force someone. Yeah. All right, Gamgani. Even your mother, your own mother was like, please. Just for the records, I'm a real member of that family. I don't know what that fuck is. Blind in one eye. Apparently, it's what I was told. Shouldn't be driving. Not that long ago. His new Wi-Fi. What's her name? Miriam Bingham Gorse Croft, whatever the fuck. She texts me, starts texting me. I'm like, how'd you get my number? She's like, I had your number. I was like, no, really. Like, I changed this number a year ago. And then somebody was like, well, maybe it's to do with the Apple ID. I'm like, I don't know, but what do you want? What do you want me to say? Oh, yeah, he's a really bad person. Fuck off. Because you believed every fucking lie that he told about me. You went to the NHS about it. Because I called them, they wouldn't talk about it. Have him. Go on, Richmond. Upon Thames. Because I even contacted the people, the removal, you know, don't hear nothing back. He's got no permit to work here. Last time I spoke to Gamgani, it told me I just want my work permit back. And I was like, yeah, move along. "2018, I got my DXs. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I'm guessing it's the classical type, but, you know, NHS can't do the blood work. That is the third component in diagnosing Ehlers-Danlos syndromes is you get examined by a rheumatologist physically. They don't just ask, how are you feeling? And then they go through the Baton score, I think it's called. And then they have to do, I know this, I said 3, but look, I'm not a doctor. They have to do a blood test for NHS, Camden NHS. Why? Because the notes were written up wrong. The notes say I have the letter. I can't be bothered to look at them because these pieces of paper go missing from my home. It says benign joint hypermobility. Oh, please. Why would I be in front of a GP at 14 with chronic joint pain and chronic fatigue if I had benign joint hypermobility all that time later? And I was already in physiotherapy, which, by the way, use your hands, don't use ultrasound. I'm sure you made it worse from 12 and 13 from an injury playing netball. Told you, I'm no good at netball. Just leave me the fuck alone. Leave my town alone. Quit your job because you can't be a professional liar. You cannot do evil in the name of good. It just doesn't work. Guess what? Liars go to hell. Need I go on? Thefts. You know about theft? Do you know about stealing? Much? Do you know about stealing much? Let's talk about rape, shall we, Zena? Doesn't that involve both theft and lying? Careful. Careful who you trust. Have a nice day. And by the way, the parade tomorrow, I'll be here. Okay, I don't know how, but because I was thinking about setting fire to my home with me in it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that because I'm not stupid. I'm not that stupid. I don't want to burn alive. I've already quit smoking green. Okay, I only smoked brown like I think 3 times in my life. It's very painful to always have to do this. Okay, I don't know, just soft tissue. Just like really. I'm in a dehydrocodone withdrawal. Yes, I'm still shitting myself. Yes, I'm still in pains. Like I don't know how to call it. It's got a dirty connotation. Just, but those girls that do it, they are flat out. 10 clients a day. Where do all the chiropractors go? Because loads of them and medical herbalists qualify from university every year. Where do they go? So who's the targeted individual? If you work for the intelligence services, you've been duped. So you may as well quit. I hope you were saving your money. Congrats. Get an honest day's work. Goodbye from me. We're going to count down to 12 minutes. We're on 11:50. 11:51, 2, 3, 4. Go on, fiddle with it. It's not permission, it's just you will. You'll do something with the timing. Maybe not on this one. We're now at 12:03. Goodbye, people. Look after everybody, not just your neighbours.